So, nandito naman tayo sa panibagong topic natin, ng Cybersecurity Fundamentals Lab na Data Backup and Disaster Recovery. So, kasama din to sa ating finals na pangalawa. So, introduction, welcome to Data Backup and Disaster Recovery Practice Lab, kung saan ito din magiging basehan natin, nagiging guide natin, and yung sa kanan naman natin, yung magiging virtual machine o yung gagamitin natin PC. So, next, ito yung learning outcomes natin. Gagawa tayo ngayon ng exercise 1 to 4. Then, ito yung matututunan natin mamaya. So, lab duration, approximately 1 hour. So, lab topology, domain controller at 3 domain server. So, exercise 1, creating a system image backup. So, Windows 10, similar to its earlier version, provides an array of option tools to ensuring the high ability of operating system in prevent of hardware or software failure. This includes recovery drive, an external USB flash drive with 8 GB of free space or higher required to back up system files, and file history. This method saves copies of files so that you can retrieve them if they lose due to user intelligence or damage. System restore. This tool helps you to roll back system, then back up and restore. This method create a backup selected data files. System image backup. This tools create a copy of drives required for Windows to run. A system image can be used to restore a computer if the disk volume or Windows stop working. So, learning outcomes, matututunan natin dito is create a system image backup. So, task 1, ito yung gagamitin natin device is FlatDC01 and FlatWin101. So, task 1, create a system image backup. The system image backup feature of Windows 10 creates a backup copy of drives required to start the operating system. You can use this image backup with a repair your computer option in the Windows Setup Wizard to restore the system to its working state. In this task, you will create a system image backup of FlatWin101. So, step 1, ensure that the required device is powered on, FlatWin101. So, nandito na tayo sa FlatWin101. So, text back control. Punta tayo sa control. Control, then lalabas si control panel, then enter. On the control panel window, under the system and security section, click the backup and restore. Backup and restore Windows 7. Then after that, on the backup Windows restore window, click create system image. Click create system image. Saan dito? Ito lang naman 'yon. Yan. Tayo natin. So, step 4, a create system image dialog box is displayed. It shows the progress of searching for backup device. So, step 5, on the where you do want to save the backup page, on the network location, option is selected by default. Click select, then wala tayong nalagay dyan. In the create system image, oops, wait lang, may namabas na things. Create system image, network location, wait lang, if you have another hard drive on the system, ito piliin natin itong hard drive. Then where do you want page? Select. Then after that is create a system image, page network location, field type the following, la BDC01, then C, and username will be practice lab, practice labs administrator, administrator. Ayan, so the password will be a password. Password. Click OK. So onward, you want to save the backup page. Click next. Click next. Then on the confirm your backup settings page, click start backup. Confirm backup settings. Yan, next lang natin. Then start backup. So yan. Create na siya ng backup file na ng CV image. So on create a system image message box, click no. So pagtapos daw na itong loading na to, lalagay natin, click daw natin yung click no. The system request this is not applicable to this computer as there is no CD burning device installed. Wala daw tayong nakalagay na CD kaya no yung click natin. So hintayin natin matapos muna. Yan, medyo matagal ata. Yan, ipopost muna natin siya habang naghihintay. So, ito na nga, tapos na natin. Tapos na yung pag-backup. So, continue na natin. So, may lumabas na ganito. Then, click no. No daw. Then, the system report this is not applicable to computer as there no CD burn device installed. So, once the backup is complete on the create system image, dialog box, click close. Close daw natin. Then, step 12, click close in the top right. Backup restore. Close daw natin to. Then, exercise 2 naman tayo. So, sa exercise 2, configuring system restore point. System restore is a features on Windows 10, also available in earlier version, that gives you the ability to roll the computer back to its working state, including system settings, installed programs, and system files. These features provide a convenient method of backing out from system changes such as installation of an untested update, installing of a faulty device driver, or unintentionally changes in Windows registry. So, learning outcomes natin is, after completing this exercise, you will be able to enable system restore point, create a system restore point, and roll back to an earlier state using system restore. So, yung devices na gagamitin natin is FlatDC01 and FlatBin101. So, task 1, enable system restore point. Connect daw tayo sa FlatBin101. Na-connect na tayo. So, click File Explorer and the Task Manager. So, from File Explorer window, right-click this PC and select Properties. Right-click and select Properties. Then, on the System window, click the System Protection. In step 4, in the System Properties dialog box, protection settings for all drive is off. Protection settings, System Protection, Properties, back protection settings is off. Naka-off daw to. So, select Local DC and click Configure. Local DC and Configure. So, in the System dialog box, paglabas na dito, select the turn on system protection, then radio button. Turn on radio button. Under the disk space usage, Adjust the slider max usage to 10, 10%, 10%, yan, 10%, 3.94 GB, and click OK. Ayun, naka-on na siya. Keep the system properties dialog box open. Task 2, create a system restore point. So, Windows automatically creates a restore point when system exchange are about to install by Windows Update Services. For example, the addition of critical updates such as feature update. Similarly, you can create a manual restore point if necessary. For example, if you are about to install a program that may impact the stability of operating system. So, step 1 again on System Properties, dialog box, click Create. Click Create. Then dito pa rin ba yun? Click Create. Then may lalabas na System Protection, First Restore Point. So, First Restore Point. Then, click Create. Then, maglo-loading lang siya. So, hintayin daw natin. Then, click Close pagtapos daw nito. Loading. Then, close. Then, after that, keep the system properties open. Bukas pa din daw to. Task 3, roll back to an earlier state using system restore. So, dito daw click system restore. Ayan. Hintayin natin mag-loading. Then, the starting system restore dialog box will be displayed. Then, system restore wizard will be displayed on the restore system file settings page. Click next. After that is select the restore point and click next. Restore point first. The restore point, click next. Then lalabas tong confirm your restore point, click finish. Then after that, click yes. Maglo-loading daw uli. Ayun o. You will get disconnected after a couple of seconds. Please continue to the next step. Then plugin 101, please restart and show window will close automatically. Hintayin daw natin siya mamatay after that loading. So, tignan lang natin. Yun, nag-restart na nga siya. Ayun, nag-disconnect na naman. Reconnect lang natin. Tapos, pag daw nagbukas yan, the system restore dialog box is displayed. It confirms that the system restore has been successfully. Then, click close. Pag daw reconnect na ito, may lalabas daw na box. Then, click lang daw natin yung close. Wait. Laging nagloloko yung ano ko. Tayin lang natin. Close. Oops, ayaw ulit. Pause muna natin. Connect ko muna. So, ayun, lumabas na nga yung system restore. Then, click lang daw natin yung close. Close. Then, exercise 3, enabling Windows Advanced option. All Windows versions support the Advanced Boot option for troubleshooting the operating system. Pressing the F8 key is the traditional method invoking the Advanced Boot option. With Windows 10 and earlier version like Windows 8.x, the F8 key is not supported by default. So, the Advanced option provides several settings for fixing common Windows error, including safe mode with networking, safe mode with command prompt. These options start window with a minimal set of drivers and services. Enable boot logging. Windows start with the usual set device drivers and network services. When they enable a file called NTBT log is created that summarizes the different device drivers and Windows services that successfully started during the startup of the window. Enable low-resolution video 64 by 480. This option starts when Windows with the low resolution of 640 by 480 pixels. So last known good configuration. This is a similar to a system restore point. When Windows start, it saves the data in the registry, which contains the system configuration that leads to successfully start up of operating system. Directory Services Restore Mode. This applies to Windows services that run Active Directory Domain Service rule. Debugging Mode. This is an advanced startup mode for troubleshooting Windows using serial cables. Disable automatic restart on system failure. This prevents Windows from automatically restarting when it encounters. Disable driver signature enforcer. When selected, this option loads an installed device's driver that is not digitally signed by hardware vendor. So, learning outcomes natin is enable advanced startup. So, ang device daw na gagamitin natin is PladDC01 and PladWin01. So, makikita nyo naman na PladWin101 yung ginagamit natin. So, task 1, enable advanced startup without using a Windows registry and this dc-debit.x to enable the advanced boot option. You can use the system configuration tool or the misconfig.x. Step 1, connect to PladWin101. So, ayun na, nakakonect na tayo. Then, punta tayo sa top here, search back and MS configuration. System configuration. So, click lang daw natin. Then, select the boot tab. Then, step 3 in the boot tab, select the safe boot. Select on the safe boot. On other safe mode, boot option become available. Minimal, alternate shell, active directory repair, and network. No GUI boot, boot log, and base video OS boot information. Under boot option, and after boot option, select the safe boot. Safe boot, checkbox, and select the network option. Ito. Enable the boot log, base video, and OS boot information checkbox. Boot log, base video, then OS boot. So, click OK. Then, on the system configuration message bar, click exit without restart. Exit without restart. So, after that is, dito naman tayo sa exercise 4, performing backup and restore in Windows. So, data backup is necessary whether you are using Windows or any other operating system. Different operating systems have various types of data backup and restore methods built in for user system to recover for failure. There can be various reasons for losing data. Some of common reasons are hard drive failure, malware attack, human error, device theft, and software corruption. The consequence of losing data depend on data critically. It is some downloaded files from the internet. The loss may not have a significant impact as you could download these files. However, if these are personal photographies or official project data. So, learning outcomes natin dito is, itong gagawin natin is perform a full backup Windows, perform an incremental backup Windows, and restore backup data. So, gagamitin daw natin ay PladDC01 and PladWin101. So, task 1, types of data backup. So, full backup and incremental backup, differential backup, and then task 2 natin is perform a full backup on Windows. So, ito na step 1. Connect to PladWin101. So, type here the search box Paragon. Ayan, lumabas na recovery 17 CE. So, the Paragon backup recovery interface begins to load. So, hintayin daw natin siya mag-loading. Ayan, nag-load na siya. So, after the interface loads, you are in the backup page. In the right pane, you need to specify the backup source. Click backup source. So, hintayin muna natin siya mag-loading. In the right pane, sa right pane daw, you need to specify the backup source. Yan. Backup source. Click backup source. Then, backup recovery dialog box. Click files and folders. Then, on select files and folders, you need to backup page. Keep the default section of select files and folders manually in the drop down. In folder 3 daw, expand local disk C, expand administrator. So, hanapin natin si administrator. Local disk C, folder 3, administrator, select downloads, relax, oops, naglag lang, symbol information, total sec, folder to expand all DC, expand, click OK, and so di natin makita si administrator, so lalagay na lang natin siya sa program files. So after that is click OK, then up and back up to my backup page. Click destination, the right pane, destination to the select backup destination page. Notice that local folder is selected by default in the left pane. Local yan. Then the right pane, local DC, expand users. Ayun, sa users pala. So, back ulit natin. Files, sa users, hindi sa administrator. Yun. Yan, okay. Then, click tayo sa backup. Then, the right pane, expand local DC. And expand users. Expand administrator. Then, click desktop. Then, click create folder. Okay. Ayan. So, okay daw natin. Ayun, create folder. Back ulit, back. Desktop. Ito. And, lalagay natin backup. So, dito daw natin lalagay. Then, click OK. Check natin kung tama. Oops, di na makita. So, back on the backup page, notice that local folder is added destination the backup. In real-world scenario, you should never take the backup on the same system. This is because if the system crashes, you will lose the original data along the backup. The only backup strategy that is right pane. Notice that the backup is set to fully backups only. Fully backups only. Keep the default setting, click backup now. Then, hintayin lang daw natin siya. The backup process now start. It will take a few minutes to complete the backup. So, after the backup is complete, you are prompted with the backup complete message. Click OK. So, habang hinihintay natin, ipopost ko muna. So, ayun na nga, tapos na yung pagba-backup natin. Then, after ma-receive natin yung backup complete message, click OK. Then, ito lumabas. Then, back on the backup page, notice that the green dot appears. Ito, green dot appears. The right thing, yan. Let's verify if the full backup has been performed. Minimize the Paragon windows. Minimize daw natin. So, oops. Then, on the desktop, notice that the backup folder is now created. Ito. Double click to open this file. Double click lang natin. Ayun, job. Then, there is a backup folder named job, date, time, state, stamp. This is the created. When you hover your mouse over the folder, notice that contains files and folders are 185 MB size. Ayun, 185 MB size. Then, keep the file explorer open. So, task 3 natin, perform an incremental backup from Windows. Incremental or differential backup can only be performed after you have performed a full backup. In the previous task, you have performed a full backup. So, ito naman daw gagawin natin is incremental backup. So, connect daw ulit sa Bloodwin 101. Then, the File Explorer window should be open the previous task. Nakabukas na. Click Downloads folder in the left pane. Then, step 2 on the right pane, right click and select New. Right click, select New. Then, select Text Document. Step 3, right click on the new text document, select Rename. Overwrite the current file with the new name of backup 1. Backup 1 and press enter. Minimize the file explorer window. Minimize daw natin. Then step 4, restore the Paragon backup recovery. Then window from taskbar, you should be in my backups page. Puntahan ulit daw natin to. Then you should be on my backup page. Then on backup page strategy, ito, tab in the right pane, click full backup. Backup only. Then ito lumabas. In the backup recovery, oops, back natin. Ito, in the backup recovery dialog box, from the backup strategy, drop down, select incremental backup. Oops, cancel muna natin. Punta ulit tayo dito sa restore full backups only. Oops, nawala. Ayun, backup now. Nawala. So, hintayin muna natin ba't nawala siya. Reloading, restore, backup. Hindi natin maback. Ito, backup strategy. Then, full backups only. Then, ito lumabas. Then, backup recovery double strategy, drop down, select chain of full incremental backups. Chain of full incremental backup. Incremental. Meron bang malito kayo? May differential kasi. Pero dapat incremental. So, next is scrolling list appears increment the number 5 by clicking up arrow. Increment number 5. Then click OK. Click OK. Then note, whatever number is specified, those many incremental backups will be performed after full backup. So, ayan. After yan, okay. In step 8, back on the my backup page, click back now. Backup now. So, the right pane display the backup progress. Ito daw, right pane, yan. Then step 10, after the backup is complete, please click OK. So, nagba-backup pa siya. Hintayin muna ulit natin. Ipapost ko muna ulit. So, ayun, 4 minutes left. Hintayin natin. So, ayun, tapos na yung ano natin, manibagong backup natin. So, click OK lang daw after na matapos. Okay. So, backup mo naman. Click backup now once again. Again, after backup is complete, you should be back on this page. Yan, pag back on this page. Ayun, ayun, schedule success. Notice that you have green bars. Move the mouse over to the first green bar and should show the green check mark. Ito daw. Yan. And notice that show the backup is incremental. Okay nga. Parang patuloy-tuloy siya. So, dito naman tayo. Minimize daw natin tong backup recovery. Backup recovery. Minimize natin. Refresh. Then, task for restore backup data. You can always restore a backup in case of emergency when you restore a backup using Paragon Backup and Recovery software. It restores the files in the same folder from where it had taken in backup. So in this task, you will restore the files from incremental backup. To do this, perform the following step. So notice that you have few files in this folder. Right click the backup font and select delete. So punta daw ulit tayo sa File Explorer. Then right click the backup one file and delete. Delete natin. Then notice that the backup one file is now deleted. Minimize the File Explorer now. Na-delete daw natin. So, minimize daw natin. So, restore the Paragon Backup Recovery Windows. However, yan, punta daw tayo dito. However, this is the first bar and select restore. Select restore. Select restore. Restore. Oops. Then, in the restore from your backup, keep the default selection and click restore now. Restore now. Then, yes daw to continue. Applying quick operation dialog box display the restoration progress. So, hintayin daw natin. Tama lang, di ba? Ba't lang lumabas? Ulitin natin. Restore now. Ayun na. Nag-loading na pala. Nagdalag lang. Oops. Hintayin muna natin siya. Kasi malag. Then, after daw ma-restore noon, close daw. Tignan natin kung gagana. Yan. At lalabas daw yun. Applying quick operation dahil lalabas yung processing parang restoration progress. Hintayin natin. Close muna na post ko muna bang naglalag. Balik ko na lang pagka umukay na. Ayan na. Ayan na pala siya. Hintayin natin. Loading. So, lumabas, retry uli natin kasi nag-error ata dahil na-double click ko. So, hintayin uli natin. So, kailangan talaga retry. So, gawin na lang natin, cancel na lang muna natin kasi nga, pagka restart ko na naman tong PC, magloloko na naman. So, ayun lang daw mangyayari. Once na may lumabas dito, na-restore na siya, then, ulitin ko na lang kaya. Ulitin ko na lang. So, restore ulit natin. Ito sa una, succeed. Ito, restore. Oops, nawawala. Naglalag. Yan, restore. Then, restore now. Ano ulit lalagay dito? Yes, is to continue. Then, hintayin lang natin yung restore again. Close muna natin. So, nag-error talaga sa computer. So, skip mo muna natin to kasi ayun lang naman yung gagawin. Cancel. Then, after nun, mare-recover siya dito. Once na makomplete mo yun, X na natin to. Yan. X natin. Magbabak siya dito. Kaninang binura natin, babak siya dito. Ayun, doon. So, ganun lang siya. So, next na tayo. So, review. So, well done, you have completed the data backup and disaster recovery practice lab. Summary, you complete the following exercise. Exercise 1 to exercise 4. Ayan yung mga ginawa natin, yung apat na to. Yan. So, you should now able to create a system. Ayan yung mga natutunan natin ngayon. So, you should know for the knowledge of type of data backup. So, ayun lang. Thank you. Sa next subject na ulit. Thank you.